Welcome, race fans, to This Weekend Racing for May 31st, and now for the latest. The 2019 NASCAR All-Star Race featured two components from the upcoming Gen 7 cars set to debut in 2021, one piece being the one-piece carbon fiber splitter radiator pan. It's not definite, but there's a possibility that the Gen 7 splitter radiator pan may be adapted in the NASCAR Cup Series in 2020. John Probst, NASCAR's Senior Vice President for Innovation and Racing Development, tells Motorsport.com, "I will say the feedback from the All-Star race, in particular with respect to the step splitter, has been very positive. In our next competition meeting with the teams, we may elect to have a discussion with them if there is interest on their part that we may entertain adapting it in 2020. The NASCAR Whelen Modified Tour is returning to Martinsville in 2020. Now, the 2020 NASCAR Cup Series Spring race at Martinsville has been moved to Saturday night. It'll be May 9th, Mother's Day weekend. The Whelen Modified event will be Friday night, May 8th. And this will be the Max Pro Window Films 200. This will be the first modifieds race at Martinsville since 2010. Ryan Blaney, driver of the number 12 and founder of the Ryan Blaney Foundation. The Ryan Blaney Foundation has been recognized and is the winner of the first quarter National Motorsports Press Association's Pocono Spirit Award. Blaney is commissioning a one-of-a-kind 1974 Ford Bronco known as the Gateway Bronco in Hamel, Illinois. The Gateway Bronco will be auctioned at Barrett Jackson's 2020 Scottsdale auction to support the Alzheimer's Association. Chase Elliott's Designed to Drive held an auction where Cup Series drivers wore shoes designed by patients of Children's Healthcare of Atlanta. Paul Menard's Foundation serves to enhance lives through medicine, medical research, education, music, and the arts. All right, time for this week's penalty report. Monster Energy Cup Series, the only series, two teams, the 7 and 17, and the 22, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and Joe Logano. 17-22 teams were each cited for one unsecured lug nut. 17 crew chief Brian Patty and 22 crew chief Todd Gordon were each fined $10,000. And it's the presidential invite. President Trump invited Indy 500 winner Simon Pagenaud to the White House. The president was in Japan over the Memorial Day weekend, and he hit to the Twitter sphere less than an hour after the conclusion of the 103rd Indianapolis 500, tweeting, "Congratulations to the great and my friend Roger Penske on winning the 18th Indianapolis 500. I am in Japan very early in the morning, but I got to watch Simon drive one of the greatest races in the history of the sport." Then says, "I will see them both in the team at the WH." Simon Pagenaud, driver of Team Penske 22 Chevy Powered Machine. Trump had Roger Penske and NASCAR Cup Series champion Joe Logano at the White House back on April 30th. So I wonder if they're going to have Pagenaud's car sitting in the driveway, man. That would be cool. Thank you, race fans, for tuning in. This is Manny Allegretta for Motorsports Radio USA podcast, motorsportsradio.net.